Buhari has reaffirmed his administration's commitment to what he calls a vision of change and promises to keep Nigerians safe. And the governor of Edo State, Mr. Godwin Obaseki, says his offense and the reasons godfathers are after him in Edo State is because he has refused to share state funds. Hello everyone and welcome to the program. This is Politics Today live on Channels Television. I'm Sean Kimalia, Channels Television's global headquarters in Lagos. We continue our countdown and monitoring of activities as the nation eagerly awaits the formation of President Buhari's cabinet. It is now 51 days since the inauguration of the government for a second term in office, and we await the formation of President Buhari's cabinet. Let's give you an update on what is happening in the politics of Edo State. Governor Godwin Obaseki has been explaining why political godfathers are after him in the state, saying they are against his positive transformation of the state. He was speaking when he received an audience members of the Benin community in Abuja at the Governor's Lodge. Governor Obaseki says that he knew from the onset when he started executing projects that some individuals were not comfortable with what he was doing for the good of the state. A visibly angry governor insisted that his refusal to share the money meant for the state formed his offense, and he vowed to resist them. He described the situation as embarrassing as he alleged that those behind the crisis in the State House of Assembly are all members of the APC.
Is it ironic that in a state where we have one party ruling and that has all the 24 seats in the House of Assembly, we have this kind of a crisis? It's embarrassing. Thoroughly embarrassing. And at the center, we have our own person who is supposed to superintend this. So if your children are fighting and you cannot come and say, this, settle them, then what authority do you have to even be a father? I will not allow Edo State to be a pawn in anybody's political chess game. So for me, I keep asking the question, what have I done wrong? What is my offense? That they want to now get people to come and disrupt, create confusion in the state? The only thing they have said is that I refuse to share money. That is the only, I've had to say, what have I done wrong? They say, I refuse to share money. I am not taking care of the people who brought me into office. I say, 300,000 Edo people voted for me to be governor. If I do for everybody, if I do for the people, everybody will benefit.
Well, that's one of the stories. I guess this will develop in the coming days. So perhaps more reactions, and I'll see how the crisis in the State Assembly will be resolved. Let's now check out other political story we have for you on our political roundup.
The People's Democratic Party and its presidential candidate have finally tendered documents from Zamfara State to support their petition before the Presidential Election Tribunal. The petitioners have also tendered other documents which include summary of collation of results at the state level, summary of collation of results at the national level, summary of registered voters where elections failed to hold or was cancelled, summary of card reader accreditation for the 2019 presidential election, report of all PVCs used for the election, and INEC 2019 declaration of results as published on INEC website. Lawyers to all the respondents objected to the admissibility of the document, but the tribunal admitted all the documents as exhibit. The PDP has also called its star witness, former Minister of Aviation, Mr. Osita Chidoka. He was the party's national collation officer and the head of a situation room. The Vice President, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, today met with the Ooni of Ife, Oba Adeyeye Ogunwusi, behind closed doors at the presidential villa. The Ooni did not speak with journalists at the end of the meeting, which lasted for about 45 minutes at the Vice President's office. The Yoruba monarch had earlier paid a similar visit to President Muhammadu Buhari on Thursday, declaring that the Southwest is rejecting a war as he bemoaned the rising spate of insecurity in the region of the country. And the election tribunal sitting in Umuahia between Mao Oabunwa and Senator Orji Kalu has been adjourned by a week for continuation of the matter by the presiding judge, Cornelius Akintayo. This sudden twist in the matter is occasioned by the sudden disappearance of documented evidence before the court.